My name is Glory, and this is the first in a video series on team building. Now, some people call it recruiting, some people call it sponsoring. I really like to use the word sponsor or team building. So why would you want to build a team? Some of you, hopefully you're answering that question in your head, but I'm going to kind of give you a general overall here. First of all, sales are great. Getting sales are wonderful. Having customers, doing parties, whether they be online or in home, they're amazing. I love that. And that is actually the bread and butter of our business, right? We all love that part of it for sure. But if you really, really, really want to go to the top of the company in the comp plan, or if you want to, you have big goals and dreams and you want to retire your husband, or let's just say you just want to make an extra $500 a month. Can you do that with just sales? Yes, you can. But here's my take on team building. Number one, I really believe that if you truly love a company and you love a product and you're not sharing it with people, I think you're being selfish. I do. A lot of people think of it in a different way, and they think, oh, I don't want to bug people. I don't want to, tell them about my business. I don't want to, build a team because that's a pyramid scheme, or, people are going to look down on me. Let me tell you, things have changed. Things have changed since the Amway days. Direct selling and network marketing is a recognized profession. It is, there are so many self-made millionaires in this industry. And how did they do it? Yes, they sold a product or a service, but they also built a team. And that's how they made it to the very top. If you even, if you look at any comp plan, pretty much you're going to have to build a team in order to make it to the top. Not only that, team building is fun. It's just so fun. But our industry, our profession has been validated by so many people. Warren Buffett himself has said that if he had to do it all over again, he would start a network marketing. He would find a company and build a team in a network marketing company. Other millionaires, billionaires have said the same thing. So it is definitely the way to go. It is perfect for stay-at-home moms. It's perfect for students. It's perfect for people that are retired. It's perfect for somebody working a full-time job that just wants to build a better life for themselves. And I'm going to tell you this. And this is my opinion, if my daughter or one of my children had a full ride scholarship to be a doctor, or they had the opportunity to join a network marketing company, and I knew that they were going to succeed, I'd choose the network marketing company. I really would. I believe that it is the way of the future. I believe that there is a better way than just your 9 to 5, but that's just me. But anyway, back to the team building. Over the next 4-6 weeks, I'm going to be coming to you with a short video. I'm going to try to keep them at 15 minutes or less. And I'm just going to give you tips on team building and, how I've personally done it. There's lots of different ways. There's lots of business coaches and leaders that have their own way of doing it. And I like to hear from everybody. I learn all the time. Leaders are readers, readers are leaders. So I read books on our profession all the time. I watch webinars. I, attend live trainings. I do it all because I always want to learn from someone else. So that's my purpose of being here, is to kind of just give you my take on team building. And, if it works for you, then wonderful. But I'm not the only expert out there. There are plenty of other people that know more than me, but this is what's worked for me. So now that you know why you should build a team, and also here's another thing. One of the reasons people don't build a team is fear. They're afraid to talk to people. Well, I want you to really examine that and think to yourself, why am I afraid? Why am I ashamed? If so, that's really not a good thing. We need to look at that and wonder, think about why you're having those feelings. Because like I said, there's not any type of, bad connotation associated with our profession at all anymore. I mean, it's respected, well respected, and don't let anybody tell you any different, because it really is. It is a real job, and it pays very real money. I am proof of that. So, but I just think that, a lot of people don't team build because they're out of fear. But you just need to look at it in a different way. You need to look at it at it in a way that you're offering someone a gift. You're offering them the gift of an extra $200 a month. You're offering them a gift of an extra $500 a month. You're offering them a gift of maybe being able to quit their job and be able to stay home with their children. You're offering them a gift of maybe possibly being able to stay home and retire their husband, and travel the world. I mean, come on, this is a gift. Companies like this don't come around every day. So just know that. But here is my tip, the very first one that I'm going to give you on sponsoring and team building. And that's this. This is what I would like for you to do. I would like for you to think and make a list of 10 people. I know y'all have all probably heard of a hundreds list, where you make a list of all the people you know in the entire world, everybody, your dry cleaner, your mail lady, everybody in the world. And that is good and that works, but that's not what we're talking about today. What we're talking about today is I want you to make a list of 10 people that you would love to have on your team. I really want you to think about this, and I want you to only do 10 because there's a reason behind it, but I want you to think of 10 people that you would love to have on your team. And the only requirement is you kind of have to know them a little bit. Like, you can't say, oh, I want Bill Gates on my team. Well, that's great, but it needs to be, attainable. In other words, you need to be able to have access to whoever this is so that you can chat with them, whether they be a friend on Facebook, whether they be a friend, in real life that you see at playgroup with your kids, or you see at gymnastics when you take your kid there, football games, whatever. Maybe it's somebody at church. I don't know. But I want you to put, maybe it's your best friend. Maybe it's your mom. Maybe it's your sister. I don't know who it is. But who do you want to work with? Because you know what? One of the wonderful things about this business is we get to pick who we work with. Isn't that kind of cool? I think it is. I have friends that have regular 9-to-5 jobs, and a lot of them don't like the people they work with. I like everybody I work with. It's kind of cool. It really is. So make your list of your 10 most wanted. Your 10 most wanted people that you would love to work with, okay? Now, once you make that list, this is what I want you to do. I want you to start chatting with them over the next week. Just start up conversations with those people. I'm talking about just not talking about your business. Don't even bring your business up. Not one time. I want you to go to the first person. Let's say her name's Susie, okay? Let's say you know Susie on Facebook, but y'all are kind of just acquaintances. You don't know her really, really well, all right? Maybe y'all have never met in person, but you've chatted a little bit. You've liked her stuff. She's commented on your stuff on Facebook, and y'all are just Facebook buds. I have a lot of people like that I consider actually real life friends that I've never met before, but we love each other. So maybe it's somebody like, let's say Susie's somebody like that. So your job for her would be look through her Facebook, okay? And let's say you don't know her real well, so you're gonna kind of stalk her Facebook profile, and you're gonna figure out what she's up to, by looking at that. Has she had a baby recently? Has she had has one of her family members done that? Are her kids starting back to school? Does she have kids? If so, how old are they? When was her birthday? How old is she? What town does she live in? Where does she grow up? Read her About Me section, and just kind of stalk her Facebook a little bit and try to find some common ground. Try to find something that you could chat with her about, okay? And while you're stalking her Facebook, I also want you to comment. I want them to be real comments. Like if she posted a selfie, comment underneath it with something that is genuine, but complimentary. For instance, like, if she posted a selfie and she has a new hairdo, comment and be like, wow, great hairdo. I love it. Who does your hair? Or maybe she posted a picture of her kids going back to school, and you can comment under there and go, oh, they look so cute. What are you going to do with your time now that they're going back to school or something? I don't know. Just comment, genuine comments while you're stalking her Facebook. And then, wait a few hours or maybe wait a day. And then I want you to send her a message, a Facebook message. And I want you to just kind of say, just be relevant. That's why I asked you to stalk her Facebook first. Now, I'm not teaching you how to be stalkers, but you know what I mean. Just, do your research. Let's use that word. So you've researched her, and let's say you know that her, let's see, she has a 6-month-old that's teething. She is a stay-at-home mom. Her husband works long hours, and she used to be a teacher, and she really doesn't want to go back to work because she really just wants to stay home with her kid, okay? So maybe that's what you know about her. So you just start up a conversation and say, how's the baby doing? Call the baby by name, hopefully. Just start up a conversation. Just chat in Messenger. She'll chat back. Y'all just have a conversation. Like if you were sitting at lunch together, just talk with her. Do not pitch your business, but ask her about hers. Ask her, what she's doing. How's it going since she isn't teaching? Is she going to go back? Just talk to her. Okay? All I want you to do is have conversation. And you know what? When you message her, she may not message you right back. She's a busy mom. It may take her a day. It may take her 2. I don't know. But just send her a message and let it be all about her. You're just checking in, seeing how she's doing, blah, blah, blah. So that would be the first scenario, okay? If you know somebody on Facebook, you're going to that's how you're going to start a conversation, is you're going to do research on their Facebook, and then you're going to send them a message. If all 10 of your people are on Facebook, great. Okay, but if you have some people that aren't, that are just live people, then you need to pick up the phone. Okay, and you need to call. Maybe you haven't talked to this person in a year. Maybe it's somebody you went to high school with. Give them a call. Just be like, hey, this is Glory. How you doing? What's been going on in your life? Just have a conversation. If you know them a little bit well, set up a lunch date. Go have a good time. Get to know them. Because let me tell you what this is. What I'm teaching you in this team building sponsoring, what it's really called is relationship marketing, or that's what I call it. That's what I used to get to the very top of my last company. I used something called relationship marketing, and that's what I'm going to be teaching y'all over the next 4 or 6 weeks, however long. We're just going to keep doing videos till we got it, right? But anyway, so if you meet, somebody in person, that's how you would handle that. You'd pick up the phone, you'd call them, text them if you want to, set up a lunch date. If they're there's so many ways. Just connect, connect and make it all about them. Don't be talking about yourself. Make it all about them and what they do, what their needs are, whatever. So I just want you to just chat with these people. And as you're asking them what they're doing, there is a chance, okay, during these conversations with these 10 people, and I only want you to do 10 this week because I really want you to be chatty. I want you to kind of go back and forth. It's going to be a little bit of work, but not a whole lot. And I want you to really just communicate with these 10 people without ever pitching your business one single time to them. But there is a chance, and that's why I'm throwing in this disclaimer here, there's a chance that they very well may ask you what you're doing. And if they do, what are you going to say? Are you going to say, oh, I work for blah, 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 and I sell blah, 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 and you should join me, blah, blah, blah? Are you going to vomit on them? No, you're not going to do that. You're going to give them a teaser. You're going to say something like, if they ask you, they're like, well, hey, so what are you up to? First, tell them about your kids or your husband or whatever it is, your job, whatever you're doing, and then, if it comes up again and she asks you, or he, whatever, there's guys that join makeup companies for sure, but just say, what do I do? I help people, be able to work from home and, gain financial freedom, you know, from their 9-to-5 jobs. That's all you have to say. And then hush. The first one to talk after that loses. So don't say anything else. Like literally, your line needs to be so short, so sweet. Just short and sweet. That's what I do. And then they're going to go, you do what? And that's when you're allowed to say more. You still can't vomit on them. You still can't send them your link. Don't ever send somebody your link unless they ask for it. But that's basically what I want you to do. I want you to be chatty. I want you to reach out to 10 people that you would love to work with. And guess what? We're going to get those people working with you. Okay? Or at least a portion of them. But I told you I would keep this at 15 minutes. So this is the very first video, and I'm looking forward to more.